Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and we're doing my Contemporary-A-Thon TBR today. So it is Contemporary-A-Thon time of year again. It is my absolute favorite readathon of the year and I am so excited about this. The challenges are fantastic. I have been excited about this readathon since it ended in February, and ever since they came out with the challenges, I think I have been rearranging my TBR probably like once a day. So this is what it's sitting at right now. I am planning on vlogging, so hopefully if it changes, you'll know. But I'm happy with this TBR. Now, this readathon takes place September 17th through the 23rd, which is definitely the busiest week of the month. And it may possibly be one of the busiest weeks of the year. So I am going on a road trip from... I'll actually be driving back from a road trip Monday, which is funny because that's how Contemporary-A-Thon started last year. And then on Friday and Saturday, I will be driving back to Salt Lake City. I'll do like half and half. So it's going to be an interesting week, but I'm excited about it. And I have set up my TBR a little bit differently this time. So I have 7 books. In no way, shape, or form am I going to complete 7 books this week. Or that week. It's not going to happen. I apologize if you hear my dog. She's right below me and she's like kind of sleeping, so you might hear some puppy snores. Anyways, I have 7 books. I'm not going to read all 7 books, but 90% of the books that I'm going to be reading, they'll complete more than one challenge. So it's gonna allow me to mood read a little bit. It's going to allow me to switch over to audiobook, because obviously with a lot of road trips, that means a lot of audiobooks. I do have 1, maybe 2 audiobooks. So I'm hoping maybe to get even one more. So we'll see, but I am going to talk about the challenges and then the books that I will be reading for those challenges. Okay, so the first challenge is to read a contemporary with orange on the cover. And it's, fall, it's Natasha and Chelsea's favorite color. I think like both of their hair is orange right now. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, so reading a contemporary with orange on the cover. I actually have a couple that I could have chose from, but I'm really excited about this book, and so I'm going to go with it. Now, it's not on Audible anywhere. Like, I can't find it on Audible, I can't find it on Hoopla, I can't find it on Scribd. So it's definitely a book that I'll have to physically read. But that's okay. That is Nice Try, Jane Sinner by Leanne Oakley. And this is a book about a girl who goes on a reality show to try to win a car at a college or community college. And there's a glare. I just recently hauled this book, so it's in my most recent book haul. And yeah, I'm really excited about this book, and it's really pretty, and there's a bunch of orange on it. I know that, like, if you can just do it, like if you had a tiny little bit of orange, that still counts. But we're just gonna go all out with a completely orange cover. And so this also is going to complete another challenge. Maybe it would help if I just went over all of the challenges and then talk about the books, because then if I go back. So the challenges are read a book with orange on the cover, and then to read a dark or spooky contemporary, and then read a diverse contemporary, and then read a contemporary in a non-traditional format. So graphic book, audiobook would work for that, or graphic novel, that's what I meant. You could read something in prose, something like that. The next one would be to read a contemporary with your initials on the cover. So that was a little tougher. And read a contemporary from a new to you author, so someone that you haven't read before. And then read a contemporary that has a 5-star prediction. Okay, so those are all of the challenges. This is going to complete the orange on the cover. It could also complete a new to you author because I've never read anything from her before. For the dark and spooky contemporary, this one is what's actually completing this challenge. And I'm finally going to get around to reading All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. This one I may end up picking up on audiobook because I know that this is going to wreck me. This is a difficult book to get through, but it is just so praised on BookTube, and I am really excited to actually finally get around to it. This one also could complete the new to you author, and would also complete the challenge for my initials on the cover. So B, and then an L, and then a D. Those are my initials. So, well, there's lots of L's and lots of D's, but you know what I meant. So yeah, so this could complete 3 challenges. So definitely something that I like. I'm gonna try to basically pick up the books that will complete more than one challenge first, and then kind of work my way down. That's my plan for this readathon. To be smart. All right, the next challenge is to read a diverse contemporary. This is one that I will definitely be doing on audiobook. Scribed has all of Adam Silvera's books, so I'm thinking I will be reading History Is All You Left Me. That's my plan. I had originally thought about reading another book. I have so many diverse contemporaries that I want to get to, but none of them had audiobooks. So I had to kind of go with something else. So I have not read an Adam Silvera book, so we'll just see. And I think that History Is All You Left Me, I know, is a diverse contemporary because it does deal with LGBT. So that's my plan. For the challenge of reading a contemporary in a non-traditional format, I am going to be picking up Giant Days Volume 2. I read Volume 1 during Booktubeathon and I absolutely loved it. And then I just didn't get around to picking up Volume 2. And they're all on Hoopla, so I'm really excited about that. And this one could also complete the challenge for orange on the cover because it's an orange cover. And then the one that I actually plan to complete for reading a contemporary with your initials on the cover. Sorry, if I keep looking back over here, I have all of the challenges written down in my bullet journal. And so I'm like constantly like trying to remember exactly which order these are all in. So for the one that I plan on actually reading for this, specifically for this challenge, is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I have not read this book. Not for like lack of wanting to. It's just I haven't gotten around to them. And I watched the movie last week on Netflix and I fell in love, and now I want to read all of those books. So I'm going to start. That one would also complete the challenge for reading a diverse contemporary because she's Asian American, and it would also complete the challenge of a new to you author because I haven't read anything from Jenny Han. It would also complete reading a contemporary in a non-traditional format because I will be reading it on my Kindle. And then to actually complete the challenge, like I said, almost all of these books will complete the challenge for new to you author. And so this one will be like the bottom of the priority. I'm not planning, this one's the only one it's going to complete. And so, I guess it could complete the initials on the cover, but like I said, I already have 2 that do that and other things. And so that is The Anatomical Shape of a Heart by Jane Bennett. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this could possibly count for being a spooky contemporary because the one of the sentences on the back in the synopsis is determined to follow in Da Vinci's footsteps. She's ready to tackle that one thing that will give her an advantage in museum-sponsored scholarship contests, drawing actual cadavers. So like dead bodies, that would be spooky. Now that I think about it, that could work. See, I'm doing great at this TBR. I love the fact that this is, why haven't I done, this is like month number 9 of being on BookTube. So, which means at least Readathon number 9, because I do at least one a month. Why have I not been smart like this before? Man, I'm good. These can complete so many challenges. Awesome. Okay. So, for the last challenge, to read a contemporary which you think is a 5-star prediction, my original plan is to read Until the Last Star Fades by Jacqueline Middleton. So this is actually a book that comes out November 8th, and I'm so excited about it. But I am going to be receiving an ARC, which is actually not an ARC copy. It is a finished copy. And so I emailed the author and I was like, hey, like I'm planning on reading this for a readathon. You're going to get lots of like promo about it because I'm going to be vlogging. And, you know, is this possible that it's going to be completed sometime in this, you know, that I'd be able to receive my copy in this week? She doesn't know. So it's all kind of dependent on the printer and when she receives them, when she can send them out, especially since they're coming from Canada. So if I don't get that, All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, definitely going to be a 5-star book. I have no doubt in that. To All the Boys I've Loved Before could potentially be a 5-star book. Not sure. But since, you know, in the spirit of trying to read things and pick a book for every challenge, I am going to pick up This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills. That would be the only challenge that this would complete, though, other than a new to you author. It could also complete that because I have not read any Emma Mills before. So that could complete that one too. But this would end up being like bottom of the priority, if that makes any sense. So anyways, this TBR is probably really confusing, but it makes sense in my head because everything kind of is, there's a lot of moving pieces in this TBR. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm going to be vlogging, hopefully a daily vlog. That's the plan. But with it being a super busy week, I might do the same thing I did last year or back in February, where I kind of like day 1 and 2, day 3 and 4. That might happen. I don't know. We'll see. That is all that I have for you today. If you are participating in Contemporary-A-Thon, please let me know, and let me know what your TBR is, or if you've posted a TBR, and I'll definitely go check it out. I've been like searching them as they come up on YouTube. I love readathons because you get to find new friends, and you get to like kind of support and encourage everybody. So yeah, and if you are new here, if you maybe found my video through searching for Contemporary-A-Thon TBRs and you would like to subscribe, there's a little button down below that you can do that. Hit that little notification bell so you'll know when I post my vlogs and every other piece of content that I put out. And I will talk to you down in the comments below and see you next time. Have a good day.